Yo! Coffee. Half calf. Because I can't take a full calf right now. Anyway, we just recently had our MoveMakers battle. We had an awesome battle outdoors, after being cooped up for so many months. There's so many of our students that we have not been able to see in person. So it was really meaningful to have an opportunity to get together in a way that was safe, that felt safe, and it also felt really enriching and fun. And more than anything, it was really meaningful to see the kids, to see how they've improved. Because so many of them have improved, and they've done it under conditions that are not typical for dance education, in remote settings, virtual learning, all of that. But there is a quality of hip hop that my mentor and friend, B-Boy Sessa, used to always, instill in me. And he would always talk about the whole idea of going into the lab, sharpening your tools, and then coming out and showing people what's up, right? So they don't know you're leveling up until they see you. I feel that for many of our students. The main reason why I want to get down today, it has to do with the notion of competition. Now, whenever I do these Mondays with Mr. Vince, I am never going to take the position of giving parental advice, telling someone how to parent. I have no business doing that because I'm not a parent. I don't even know if that's my path. I don't know if I will be a father. I feel bad for my lineage because it might be stopping with me. And it's precisely because anyone who is a parent is doing some incredible work, taking on the world's responsibility. Really, it's big. It's the single most important action that we do as humans. That's my belief. And so I'm not sure I'm cut out to do it. So in that regard, I won't make any statements about how to parent. But given that we had a competition, this day and age, I think that we're in that everybody gets a trophy era. And I get it. You don't want anyone to feel left out, and it doesn't feel good to lose. I think that our group of families and children approach competition quite gracefully. I heard here and there was maybe a little bit of dissatisfaction with certain students or kids not making it past their first round. We ran this tournament style. So that means that there were brackets, and if you didn't make it past your first round, you were out of the tournament. From a child's point of view, from a parent's point of view, I can totally understand how this can be frustrating and how it can be something that's very difficult to manage. Because at the end of the day, we're out there to have fun. But we can't lose sight of the fact that we're also out there to learn. And competition is, I think, a part of the human experience. And I think that we are at a disservice if we try to limit that experience in human life. But I do think it's wonderful when we have opportunities like what we're providing, where we're able to compete in a laboratory that is supportive of us, that keeps it in a healthy domain, the competition. It's not volatile, toxic competition. So what it allows us to do is to be supported when we do lose and to remain humble when we win. Because in both positions, there's something important that can happen. Winners should learn from their winning. Losers should learn from their losses. It's incredibly important that this sequence occurs. And it's also important to realize that every winner has lost at some point. I hope that everyone involved in MoveMakers and beyond finds healthy domains for competition. I think that we should, as citizens of the US, be working to fight back against this kind of everyone gets a trophy mentality. I have to admit that everyone got a medal at the MoveMakers battle, but there were only specific trophy recipients, and those were the winners. The main thing that I think is important here is that we understand that things are tough. The road to success, the road towards progress is not easy. Losses will happen, and that it's important to provide the children with a platform for them to experiment with losing. To the point that I made earlier, this isn't about telling people how to parent, but it is an encouragement to support young people with navigating losses and being okay with them being upset and giving them the proper tools to work those things out. The other great thing is that if you don't feel comfortable doing that inside the home, that's why resources like MoveMakers exist. We can be the folks that guide and navigate your children through competition and what it means to win and lose and how to make the best of those two circumstances. The fan is on. Let me make sure I'm not gonna burn down this house with spitting facts. DK. And